Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you the doubled edge stitch with the garter stitch and with the stockinette stitch. So you see here what it looks like for now, and you're going to learn how you can do it all by yourself. As far as the yarn goes, I'm using the Woolly Hugs Home so that you can see the stitches nicely because it's a little bit thicker, and my needle is a 6mm one, so that we have quite a large stitch and a big piece of work here. Okay, so let's get started right away. So the edge stitch we're always going to transfer with a yarn over, and this is how you do it. You go in and you just take a yarn over with you as you go. Then the next couple of ones we're going to do knitwise. So the next the entire row actually until we get to the other edge. So garter stitch means that we do knit stitches on the front and the back. And then when you get almost to the end, so these two stitches right here, so that's the yarn over from the last row and the edge stitch, we do them together knitwise. Then we can turn to the front like this. So we're doing this way because we want the thread to be in the front of the work. And then again, we're doing the same thing. Go in, transfer with the yarn over, and then we can again do knit stitches. So you can see here that the yarn over basically makes a new stitch, but since we always do the last yarn over and the edge stitch together, the number of stitches stays the same. So the yarn over here doesn't exactly count into the number of stitches because we reduce it, like we added every row and we reduce it every row as well. So again, let's turn and go in with the yarn over, and then we can do knit stitches till the other end, till the last two. And this is pretty much all there is to it as far as the garter stitch goes. It yields a really lovely edge, but I'm going to show you the stockinette stitch as well. So I finished a front row with knit stitches and I'm starting a back row now. So I'm going in and again taking the yarn over like this, and then again the thread needs to go into the front of the work, and I'm doing the stitches purlwise. So that's the stockinette stitch. Front row is knitwise, back row is purlwise. Here at the end, I'm again doing a knit stitch with the yarn over and the thread. So even if I did purl stitches in the back row, here I want to do the edge stitches knitwise. So again, we're starting a new row, we're again transferring with the yarn over, then we're doing knit stitches in this row, and then we're going to do the last two again knitwise together. So again, the same thing, you already know what we did. We transferred with the yarn over. We're doing purl stitches in this back row, and then we're going to finish with a knit stitch as well with the yarn over and the edge stitch done together. So just don't forget that if you're doing purl stitches, the edge stitches knitwise nevertheless. So here is what we have. So the first row with the edge stitch, that's what I'm going to show you next. I'm going to do just a couple stitches just so you can get the gist of it. (10, 11, 12), and this is going to be enough. So I just want to show you what it looks like. So we're starting with the back row. If you wanted to do the garter stitch, you would do it knitwise again. And if you wanted to do the stockinette stitch, so that would be the left one here up on the screen, then we would do purl stitches. But you have here the edge stitch, so we're taking it immediately with the yarn over like this. And then we can continue. I'm going to do knit stitches here, so as if I were doing the garter stitch. Here at the end, I also don't have a yarn over, so I'm just doing a regular edge stitch with just the one edge stitch. So it doesn't matter if you do garter stitch or the stockinette stitch, this is going to stay the same. And from this point on, we're always turning to the front also. That's something you need to remember. So the thread needs to be in the front of your work. So if you do it the other way around, your thread is in the back, and that's not what you want. So always to the front. And from here on, we can start with the yarns over regularly as we did a moment ago. And now the yarn over, I did it again with the edge stitch, so here already it's the same thing as what we started with in today's video. So now you already know the pattern. If you want to do the stockinette stitch or the garter stitch, it's the same method for both. Turn to the front so that the thread is in the front, and transfer with a yarn over and continue whichever pattern you decided to do today. And this is pretty much all there is to it, so if you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I post a lot of different projects and ideas. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye!